Right, what I've got here is the Cyma SR25. I'm just going to general check over it inside, see how it is. I know the power is a bit low. Distance, it's not bad, but it's not great either. So I'm just going to check the bucking and barrel, see if they're clean and stuff, and see what type of bucking's in it. Just give it a once over. So what I'll do first, I'll give it a quick chrono, 7.4, and some 25 gram. That took a while. Okay, try that again, unplug it, plug it back in. Yeah, the motor turn click and then a couple of beeps after. I don't know, that's strange. Normally the Titan to plug it in, 2 beeps if 7.4, 3 beeps if 11.1, but that took a bit of time. Is the Aster's a bit different? Because that's what's in this. By the looks of it, it says Aster on a sticker. I don't know. Alright, let's give this a quick chrono. 25 gram BBs. Ammo 25. There we go. Oh, the power is not too bad now. Actually, he was using 28s. So 0.94, 285. 0.96, 0.94, 0.94, 0.94, 0.95, last one, 0.94. It's consistent. And it's beeping at me. That's probably the battery protectors turned on. Just see, does it have full auto? It does. Yeah, so the battery's dying on it. Yeah, beep beep. I have to check this battery to see what power is on it. Right, let's check this, see what the power is. .8. The power's not down to what you'd have it as a LiPo if you had the settings on. Interesting. Just going to grab one of my own batteries. I just have to wait a second now until see if it starts doing the same beeping. Just put that there at the end in case. I'll see if it starts beeping again. Yes, I'd say the battery protection is on. Right, I'm going to tear this down to the bucking and barrel and stuff and see what that looks like, because honestly I think the power is there. There's enough. There's no point me messing about with the power if it's okay. Right. It's one of those stiff ones. Jesus. Crikey. That's supposed to be retaining pin, but it's not. It looks like it's been, I don't know. Guess it's just so tight it's held in anyway. Right, there's the gearbox. There's a bit of wear on the nozzle there. There's a chip out of the nozzle there. That won't have much effect though. So let's see. No, it's back where it won't be touching the bucking or nothing. So that's alright. Right. What do we have here? Pro and hop up. And what kind of, I think it's just a standard, just a standard knob. I don't know if you can see it. Just there, you can barely see it, but it's just a standard knob, I'd say, standard bucking. But I'm gonna go into it and have a look anyway. Right, the hop is all the way off, and the knob slowly came up. It didn't come up as soon as I took the hop off, so I'd say it's sticking inside there. Ah, it's Prometheus. Prometheus. Like I said, it's just a standard bucking. That's all Prometheus are, it's just standard soft bucking. What is that? What the hell is that? Okay. Somebody tried to make a patch to put into the rounded they tried to put a patch. Where was it? Yeah, it was that way. So that's what they've done. They've just stuck that in there somehow. I don't know. Just like that. That ain't gonna work. God's sake. Come on. Oh man. Nice big window on that barrel. I don't know what type of barrel is it. Is it the... It's not maple leaf, is it? I don't know what type of barrel it is. Looks clean inside. Yeah, that's alright. Set that off a second. Let that interfere. It will. Yeah, right. Still giggling over that. Why? Anyway, I'm gonna open that gearbox and just check the shims and stuff, or will I? Because you know what, it doesn't sound too bad, but still laughing God. I'll just pop this there for now. That there. Ah dear. Right, I'm just going to open this, take all this apart. Right, I've just took the spring guide off there. Come on, all fucking seriously, look at the fucking state of this. Power's there in it, but do you know what I mean? Cut the fucking spring properly if you're cutting it. Cut it at this end, and there's a big sharp piece sticking on it. This is the end I had into the piston. And if the piston has a bearing in it, and that gets stuck under the bearing, fuck's sake. People, fuck, Jesus fucking Christ. Cut a spring, cut it properly, do it properly, not fucking leave it like that. Alright, where was I? Yes, so the spring, if I push that down and straighten it out, flatten it down, the power's just gonna go down. So it's a new spring. It's gonna be a new nub. I'm gonna test an Omega nub maple leaf with this to see how it goes. If it doesn't work out, then it'll be a new bucking, flat bucking and a flat knob. Simple as that. Right, just open this up now. See what bits I need. What are they? This looks like a star. What's on the body? There. On the gearbox there. Phillips. That is, I God knows what that is. It looks sheared in there for the mag catch. This is missing. And this is a star as well. Star, star, star. Yeah. Star, star, star. Where are you, star? Let me see which one will fit then. I doubt it. That one. No. There we go. That's good, it twists. Turns all the way that way as well. Do I need to open this gearbox? Well, I think after finding that, I think I do. Little ball bearing. Now, these little ball bearings, if you lose them, and instead of trying to go around paying €5 to get one delivered, or whatever you're going to pay to get one delivered from shops, if you look on cheap little keychains, the ones and you have the little balls on, just break one of them off, they work just as well. Now I'm going to pop this into that box there. Again, sticky lube. Why are you putting lube there? I don't know why. I don't know. Right, this, I think there's a pin. And does it push from there? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Fucking something long enough to get through. I have no fucking nails. There we go. There's a pin. Pop that in there as well. This should just come out if I push down on this a touch. There we go. Now, is this stripped? That's the next question. Let me see. It's loose anyway. Well, it just came straight off for me. That's good. Might have to find another screw to put in there because that one is stripped, so I'll dig through my little screws, see if I have one to fit. I don't think this is the standard mag catch come with these. I'm sure it had a paddle. Yeah. There they go. This is the right star head for this. It's a bit loose. I don't want to go stripping nothing. There we go. Screw to the front here and screw down to the back on the opposite side. Yeah. This is fun now, these selectors gears. I hate ambi gears. They're just a fucking nightmare to put proper. So that one was round there like that. And now the square is facing down here. Square is same on that side, it's facing down there, so that's alright. It's facing that way, so let's pop that off. Excuse me. Now you go under there, do you? Okay. Springs out, so let's hold on to that reversal. Just give some things off a bit. Right, this loosen that off a touch. Let's take that off there. Come out you little shit. There we go. Pop that in with the small bits. Leave that on, there's no need to take it out. Tighten it so it doesn't come off. Not up there though. Right. What I'm going to do is pop the bits out and then I'm going to check shimming, see what that's like. What I don't like about that nozzle isn't moving. So that means this is under tension. There we go. Take that off so that whatever shims is on the gears at the moment doesn't fly everywhere. Yeah, it won't help if I take that off. silent piston head. Silent cylinder head. Compression's not bad. Right, these shims back in place from where they came off. I can't make out what gear that is, if someone can make that out. Right. There's a shim there. Not but a little tight. Check this one. And sector gear is a little too tight. Spur has a little touch of play. Oh, yeah, that's a lot of play there. And the bevel gear, good bit of play there. So I don't think that was shimmed bevel to pinion, to be honest. I don't know. Right. I guess that has to be shimmed then. Wait, okay. No, I'm not going to shim it on because it takes too bloody long. Right, so I popped the motor in, the grip on, just checked the up and down movement of the bevel gear with the motor in, and there's a slight up movement, so there's a gap between the motor and the bevel, so it is a tiny bit loose. Not bad, but it's like a mil or so. Right, I've just shimmed just a slightly bit looser because the spur and the bevel, there was no movement up or down at all. I wanted a slight little bit of movement, so it's a lot freer now. It's not as see, it's a little, not a lot, just a touch of movement. Barely touch there, touch there. So bit for you. and I've tightened up this bevel a bit more because it was too loose away from the pinion, so that's been tightened up a little touch more. Right, let's check the nozzle here now. There's a lot of kind of groovy kind of marks on it there. And you can see that. That now will be coming from the metal hop unit. Gouge out of it there. There is no O-ring in there. There is there. Can't really tell with the black of it. If there was, it would peel up by now. No O-ring, I don't think. No. I'll just check compression with that. There's resistance there, but I don't think there's an O-ring on it. There's compression, but it's not 100%. You can hear it leaking out. But it's good enough. It's not. I'll just stick some grease around that and fix that. Seems grand, straight at the front, nothing wrong with that. Yeah, that's basically all. Just loosened up these gears a little bit, so shimmed just a little too tight, and then tightened up this gear a bit more because it was shimmed a little too loose. So that's that. There's that. Stick some grease around it, clean off whatever's there and stick some more grease around it. Put that back together, fit a new spring because he's going for a new spring instead of having that in the gearbox. Actually, I didn't even check inside the piston, see if there was any damage from that, which I doubt there was. No, luckily there's nothing damaged in there. Alright, I'm going to check the AOE because that looks like it hasn't been done. No AOE done there. I'll just check anyway what it is. How many teeth is on this piston? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 tooth piston. The AOE, let's see. That's all the way forward there. Make sure that's sitting straight. Do you know, it's not bad. It's not quite there, but it's not bad. Pushed it along, see what's catching the rest of them. Do you know what, that's quite alright. I wouldn't change that, just leave it as it is. So I'm going to put this back together after I lube up the parts there. Check what length this nozzle is. 24.6. So that's a long nozzle. Longer than standard V2. So I wouldn't have a nozzle to change for that one. So that'll have to do it. But compression's not bad. It's not too bad with that nozzle. So that'll do. Just a bit of lube and that'll be a little bit better as well. Cylinder looks scratch free inside. It's a good sign. Bit around here. Yeah, that's a lot better there now. That little bit of lube that I put on. Right. Right, trigger spring was annoying me, so all I've done was just on the bar of the spring there, put a dab of glue, and it just stays in place. Doesn't affect anything, just holds the spring in. Christ. I'll let that go now, it's just going to ping again. Yeah. So. Right, time to sort out this spring. Put it back together, chrono it again, see what it's doing then. Right, going to throw all this back together, chrono it then. See what the results are with this spring I've put in. And I'm going to test fire it at distance. I'm not going to record that though, because I don't have a tripod for the camera, and yeah. It's going to give us a quick chrono, then I'm going to shoot it at distance. 25 gram BB, the hop isn't set properly yet. .83, 0.83, 0.83, 0.83, well, 0.83. So the power is down with that spring. So I'm going to try a different spring I have. Actually, I'm going to shoot it at distance first, set the hop, and then re-chrono it. Right, chronoed this. I put a new spring in. I put a 100 spring in. It's coming in 0.72 of a joule on the 25 gram BB. Hop set. So that was a bit low. Took the mag out. I put my finger up to the hop unit as there was one BB left in it. Shot it again. The power went up to like 0.8 something. So what I've done is took this garbage out, put the same springs back in, the barrel and all that was already originally in here. The same bucking I swapped out, put that back in. Spring 100, and it's coming up to 1.28 joules. So that is pissing out fucking air everywhere. Can't seal it. I don't know what to do with it. But as soon as I change the hop, I have a VFC hop unit in here, polymer one. Power is 1.28 of a joule. So yeah, I even put the crappy spring back in just to test, and that's coming up over 1.2 joules. So that hop unit is a bag of fucking shit. Excuse, well, yeah, well, excuse language. I'm just gonna chrono this now just to show. There's my battery, there's the battery. See? 1.27 to 331. That's on the 25 gram. So if I put that back in, it's going to come to 0.7, 0.8 of a joule. No good. Time to contact the owner. I just tried an Element hop-up body with the Pro-Win parts. Doing a little bit better, but still up here. 0.9 of a joule, 278 on the 25. Still doing a little better than the Pro-Win, but they're still not good like the VFC that I put in. That was 1.28 of a joule on the same setup, barrel, bucking, nub, hop set, straight shot. Now if you look at the Element hop unit, look at the Pro-Win hop unit, what's different? Any difference? Not a lot. Colour and polymer, that's to me the only difference there. Hey. Right, so I'd say best option would be if you got one of these units, if you ordered one of them and install that instead of that rubbish. Right, finally done with this Cyma SR25. Had trouble with that Pro-Win hop up. Had trouble getting the power down on the springs. And I'm just going to chrono it now. 28 hop set. Don't know if you can see that, sun's beaming on it, but it's 0.956, 0.952, 0.97, quick there. Last one, 0.955, just one more. .96. So between 0.96, 97. Probably have a VV in the chamber, so I'll just chrono it through. Right, so that's done. Took me a while trying to get that spring right. The power just wouldn't come down below the 1 joule. So it's down now, just below the 1 joule. Hopper set, 28 gram. So it says no spring, no bucking, no flat bucking, flat knob. Gears was a bit tight, so I'll loosen them up a touch. Just a bare mill, not even that, just set the motor height. It's okay, G&G motor. Alright, that's it. Done.